if anyone's listening, I'll get started in just a minute. I'll let a few people get here now that I've like refreshed the stream and got it going. I'll make a post on TF if I can as well.
I am probably going to just like take a nap, so don't forget to send people my way. Unfortunately, technically, for my morning show, and then hopefully chat is working tomorrow, mostly.
Yes, Cheesy411, I can see that.
User left your channel.
Alright guys, I'm gonna go make a few posts and send out some things so people can, find out I'm streaming, and then we'll get started with some questions and answers. Let's see if I can get that post to go through on Team Real Foundry. Yes, I did. Sweet. Alright guys, let's get this thing started. By the way, how does everyone like my new away from keyboard sort of screen? It's pretty sweet, isn't it? Alright. Let's get this thing rolling, guys. If you can get your chat to work, let's get me some questions out. Maybe I can give you very detailed answers, since there's not going to be many questions today with all the Twitch issues. I may, if there's not too many questions, try to maybe go over a build, like, Templar build or a Nightblade build or something like that. Just kind of give an idea of some things that I think will work and maybe good. I can also talk a bit about the footage that's going on in the background. Most of this is pretty good PvP, not really boring stuff, so Should be fairly entertaining. Jose, yeah. Go ahead and link me the build. I can kind of go over it. Maybe that'll give me plenty of things to look at. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing here trying to switch weapons in the middle of all this. Yeah, so what's going on here is basically we got into a kind of a scuffle outside this relic gate, or not really relic gate, it's just a mile gate. And I found that there was a huge Zerg there, so we decided that we would see if we could fight them in this enclosed area and kind of farm up some kills. And I think we do like really well actually. We get a ton of kills. There's a lot of other people here right now besides our guild group, but they pretty quickly get themselves killed doing stupid things. And maybe I can explain to everyone what they're doing wrong. First off, a lot of these guys are just kind of standing out in the open, completely outnumbered, trying to like trade hits. And if you're familiar with MOBAs, trading hits when there's more of them than they are of you, and they're probably, just generally stronger, is a really bad idea. You really want to, only trade when you can win. So you see a lot of these guys die because they're kind of out there by themselves for no reason. And what we're doing is we're making them come to us, and chances are they're probably not going to be very organized, and they're not going to push all together. So when they push in, they're going to be the ones that are losing the trade. They're going to be dying before we are, and we're going to continue killing them that way. So here they're doing a pretty good push, and we kind of pop a lot of our ultimates and things to kind of hold them back. And as you can see, the line exponents are just rolling in. We're getting a lot of kills here, and I kind of peek out to see what's going on with our negate up, so they can't really do anything. And we kind of do a big push on them, and we get a lot of kills here and really push them back. And they're all like on this little staircase, like all grouped up, and it's just prime pickings. But then they start spreading out, and that's when we decide that we got to get back in and kind of regroup. So we all head back in, and we realize there's some guys coming in from behind us, but there's a lot less of them. So let's just turn around and clean them out, no problem. Just blow them all up, push all the way through. And then of course, while we're doing that, the other side decides that it's their time is they should push in while they're trying to res. So we end up getting to the next video. Oh, E Overkill, I can see you. I don't know if you know that, but I can see your chat. I could see try 305 too. So yeah, anyway, we end up pushing back over, and we kind of push them back out again. And at this point, they're kind of scared of us, which works really good in our favor because there's way more of them, so we should be scared. But they kind of got scared because they pushed in and died. They don't really know how many there are of us. There's quite a few of ads, so there's maybe like 30 or so of people in here. There's a lot more of them. There's probably 50 to 100 outside, probably closer to 100. So we're really at a disadvantage here, and they really should just leave. They're in a kind of a bad spot. But I guess, PvP, man, people don't want to leave it. They want to stay until they win or die trying. So we kind of do some baiting, trying to see if we can get some people to come in. And of course, a couple of people follow, and I think we grab a few. Then they get the idea that they're going to, like, siege us, which is kind of silly because they can't siege us. We're, like, inside of a building. So when that happens, we kind of just stay there and wait it out. That's what's going on now. This video is so awesome, man. I hope to play with ER regardless if I can join or not. I'm really not the most hardcore raider, so I doubt officers will find a spot for me. You know, man, spots are tough right now. We are like at the number we want, so we're only taking people if we really think that they're too good to pass up, you know, really, really quality people. And it's hard to tell who's quality people, so the only thing we really have to go off of is, you know, what they tell us, you know, their past stuff. You know, we do some fact checking and things, but if someone's a great player but they haven't ever really proved it, you know, we can't just take everyone who says they are because everyone says they are. So, you know, it's really tough. We don't like turning down, like, you know, scores of people, but I mean, what's the alternative? Just inviting everyone? You know, that's not really what we are. So it sucks, but there'll be spots in the future. People who do good in ESO will be able to get in. I mean, if you're one of the people that's on the top of the leaderboard, or you start getting known for kicking ass, you know, we'll know. We'll hear about it. Yeah, we are absolutely just cleaning up kills right now. We're kind of getting low at this point, but man, we are getting a lot of kills. This is what you call going balls deep, because if you notice, all of our group was near dead, but you know, everyone in our group did a great job. Me and, you know, Atropos were yelling push, 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 you know, get in their faces, and everybody 20% health. They pushed right in. Samothy, yes, I can. I'm not streaming. I am showing video footage and answering questions. So I am allowed to show recorded footage. I'm just not allowed to stream live content. Technically, it must be B-roll, so it's you know, I have to edit it, but this is kind of one long segment of edited footage, really. We'll get to more like randomness later, and I'll answer more questions. Plus, this is beta footage from the weekend where the NDA was dropped, so good all around. I checked my shit on this one. Jose, I didn't get your build if you ever linked it, Jose to Beaner. So if you can resend that. Just to go back real quick at this one part, I think maybe I'll do a little ESO learning session here, because hey, we may not do things right all the time, but sometimes we do really cool stuff. Okay, so right here we're kind of outnumbered a little bit, but really outgunned. They've got a lot of ultimates on us. If you notice, our health starts getting really low, like we even lose a few people. But we're still moving as a group, and we're still pushing like our call was. You know, we were told to push, so we pushed. And we didn't stop just because we were getting scared that we were low health. We pushed, and you know, it really turned out working in our favor. We had 2 people die, and we managed to get, you know, 20 kills or something, and end up getting back to full health and turning around and killing more people and just pushing all the way back through. Questions? 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 Anybody? Builds, equipment, whatever. Ask away. You know what? You guys can't see this little player thing, can you? That's interesting. I think it says like play and stop. Huh. But yeah, this is totally like recorded footage, not streaming. Hands, you know, not on the keyboard while I'm running around healing on a character that was on the PTS in this huge battle that couldn't possibly be, or that was on the weekend test that couldn't possibly be going on now. But Man, I wish people's chat was working. Get some questions answered. Oh yeah, the rest of our Zerg sort of showed up here, so we kind of just pushed out and started face rolling once they kind of hit with us.
That's why we've teamed up with Spotify to invite you to discover the music that paved the way for today's biggest hits. As a matter of fact, thanks to generations of Subaru engineering, the all-new 2014 XV Crosstrek Hybrid has some pretty strong roots too. And as a low-emissions vehicle, you'll love where it takes you now and down the road. The Subaru XV Crosstrek Hybrid.
Man, is chat really that bad? God, I'm not getting like anything. If I'm not answering a question and you've asked it, ask it again. No. Bing bong, I see you now, but I didn't see anything before. Did I get the build link? No, I did not. Apparently Twitch is very hungry and is eating all of your comments. There we go. I got one. Yeah, just if you don't get your question answered, say it a couple more times. I won't care. You know, I'll try to just skip it for now. If it's too many, you know, if you ask it 3 times, I'll just skip the next 2. Getting some builds now. Yes, I blame Twitch Plays Pokemon. Those assholes with like 100,000 people playing Pokemon Red and Blue together. Like, seriously, why can't you just go get you a Game Boy and play it? I don't get it. Like, it's like fighting with 1,000 other trolls to try to beat Pokemon. Like, I don't see where the fun in that is. But anyway, I want to make a full DPS 2-hand Nord. What armor I use, medium or heavy? I'm not going to tank it all. What weapon? Sword, axe, mace. As far as sword, axe, and mace, it's pretty close. You can look at the passives from the 2-handed tree, and that's about the only difference you get. There's not like a swing speed difference or anything like that in Skyrim. So I would say if you don't plan on tanking, medium armor all the way. But here's the thing, I wouldn't make a Nord unless it's like, you know, an RP sort of you just want to be a Nord thing. If you're looking to like make your character the best it can be, don't go Nord, go Redguard or go Khajiit or go probably Redguard or Khajiit. You didn't mention what class you wanted to go. Classes is pretty important, more so than your weapon. Well, I mean, not more so, but just as important as your weapon. So I'd like to know if you have to spam it a few times, what your class would be. But I'd say medium armor. Medium armor is going to give you the DPS that you're wanting. Maybe a couple pieces of heavy, but like, probably not. Probably just all at medium. Nigja, I just saw that one thing that said I can't see if you can even read my response. So just keep asking. Like, if you ask the same question 20 times, I don't care. I'll read over it. Twitch is being stupid. Just spam away. Can you use repentance when there is no corpse around? I don't think so. I don't think so, Cheesy. I think it's just doesn't do anything. You could use it, it just wouldn't do anything. It doesn't have a cost, so you would just hit it for nothing. When using Sunshield, does Restoring Spirit still proc? No. That increases your regen, so it would not do anything because your regen goes to 0. 50% more of 0 is 0. Can you say what as the beta... If you're talking... Oh, okay, you're talking about Restoring Spirit, the actual morph. I think. I'll have to look at the names. Damn, I always forget these names. I don't want to tell you the wrong answer because I don't remember the names correctly. Templar... Doesn't matter. Okay, let's see what the question was. When you're using Sun Shield, does Restoring Spirit still proc? So Restoring Spirit. You may have to refresh me what Restoring Spirit is. Is that one of the... Oh, the regenerate magicka when you cast a spell. Yes, I believe it does, because that's not regen. That is just as an effect. So yes, Restoring Spirit, I believe, does proc. Can you say what, as of the beta, the ring magicka reduction enchant for VT? I cannot tell you that, Cheesy. I don't remember offhand, first of all. But I can't tell you numbers that specific. I've been told not to do that. So, I could tell you it's good to get, and that I would look into that when you play for sure. But I can't tell you the exact number. But the thing about Sun Shield, quickly, don't use it unless you're really taking damage and you know it's going to proc. Because like 8 seconds of no regen blows. It's really bad if you like have to wait that whole time. The skill is good. It's just that's the drawback of the skill, is that if it doesn't break the shield, like if you're a healer and you're just popping it because you think you might take damage and you don't take the full amount, it really sucks. So make sure you are going to take all the damage. Like you've got people beating on you, or you're the tank or something like that. Hey Ninja Troll, glad you can see chat again. Regarding dot stacking, if two of the same classes each catch the same dot, is the first... They are stacked. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Silent? Wow, that's a really weird way to spell silent. But I'm glad I figured it out. Silent. Yes, 2 dots, same class, stack. No problem. There'll be 2 of the same dot on them. Overkill, I'll click that link and I'll get to it in just a second when I get to everybody else's questions. Just in case I get a bunch and like chat gets fixed or something. Yeah, Taxes, the last thing that was said was blame Twitch plays Pokemon. It's just everyone's chat is the same. Just keep saying things and it'll eventually come through to me. If I don't, like the last thing I see right now is Rudhan 27s with Destro, Resto, Staff, Templar be viable. So if you said anything after that, say it again. I haven't seen it.